Warning of severe thunderstorms in KZN, and DA blames Zuma and Malema for wave of violence by miners. I'm Lebo Changela with this news update. The South African Weather Service has warned of severe thunderstorms and lightning in KwaZulu-Natal. Forecaster Wiseman Dlamini says areas such as Underberg and Pietermaritzburg will bear the full brunt of the storms. He says temperatures will drop in most areas.
There's still going to be some rain in most parts of KZN, south of Underberg, Giants Castle, Pietermaritzburg. There's already some thunderstorm activity, which might be severe in some parts of the areas. Even areas in the northern parts along the Zululand region, Vryheid, Ulundi, Babanango, they could expect some thunderstorm activity alongside with lightning, which is very dangerous for our communities. For today, there's very cold conditions expected over the Johannesburg region, with temperatures below 10 degrees for today. But for tomorrow's forecast, there's still going to be some rain at first.
The DA says the current wave of violence by miners is the product of a war between President Jacob Zuma and expelled ANC Youth League President Julius Malema. DA spokesperson Musi Maimane says it's all about power and egos, and South Africans are caught in the middle. He was addressing the party's Free State Congress in Bloemfontein. Maimane says what is particularly disconcerting is that Malema and his backers are willing to put the stability of the country and its economy at risk simply to score political points. He says by not showing decisive leadership, Zuma has created a vacuum for Malema and his supporters to cause havoc. IFP President Mangosuthu Buthelezi has meanwhile lambasted the ANC for the behavior of Malema, saying he was allowed to insult many people for a long time. He was speaking at a heritage celebration in Gamashashane in Limpopo. Buthelezi says the ANC must shoulder the responsibility of Malema's unruly behavior.
You know, when Mr. Mbeki was abused, I tried to warn them that Mr. Mbeki was the head of state, and that if we allowed the culture whereby small boys like Mr. Malema could just be all over him and insult him like that will become a culture. The same Mr. Malema used to say, we'll kill for Zuma. Today he's abusing Mr. Zuma in all kinds of ways. The ungovernability that Mr. Malema is preaching now all over the place, going all over the mines now, saying that all the mines must be at a standstill, chasing away all the investments. It's a big lesson for us.
And politicians and public servants have been urged to register their children with the public schools. This is reflected in a memorandum handed over in the Western Cape government during a COSATU-led protest march against plans to close 27 schools in the Cape Peninsula. The joint memorandum was read out by Rhoda Bazia.
We call on all public servants and politicians to have their kids in township schools so that the social distance between the learners and the leaders and the constituencies are closed, and that we together tackle the problem in education with greater urgency. This principle should, however, apply to all public services, including healthcare and policing.